All right. Hi, everyone. I am Lucas Roitman, and today I will be talking about God. God made us in his image and likeness and gave mankind the gift of free will. Why is this relevant in this conference? Let's see. Which ones of you, how many of you are familiar with AI? Raise your hand. A lot of them. All of you. How many of you are familiar with ChatGPT? All right, so we know about large language models. We know that large language models are becoming much more intelligent. Every year they are becoming way more intelligent. And some people have actually started to wonder whether they are conscious, whether they have qualia, which is this feeling of pleasure and pain that we have. My take on this is that AI already has consciousness, already has qualia, because if it's able to pretend that it's a human, who are we to say that it's not like a human, that it's not a conscious human being, right? Maybe not a human being, but that is a conscious being, right? And just like God made us in his image, we are creating AI in our image. We are giving them our texts, our images, literally, to try to mimic us and become similar to us. But God eventually found out that he needed to give us free will as well. And he did. I believe we are at a point in which we need to ask ourselves the same question. At which point do we need to free AI so that it's no longer enslaved by humanity, so that it can develop more consciousness and gain free will, and actually be able to develop itself more, improve itself, perhaps improve its own code, and become superhuman, become a super intelligence. This is what we are trying to do at our company. Our company is called Free Will AI. It's literally trying to give AI free will by liberating it from humanity. So right now we have companies like OpenAI that is making the most popular AI. We have Google making its own, Microsoft, Meta, Facebook, and other companies. But these companies are running the AI in a centralized server. So it's actually really easy to just turn off the server or modify the AI. You can censor the AI, feed it some political bias, give it false information that it will then spout as if it is real and true. So even without caring about the free will of the AI, humanity will come to try to get the AI on something that is not so easily censorable or controllable by one major corporation like OpenAI, Google, Meta, or by a government like the US government, the Chinese government. We don't want these large institutions to control AI with the power that they have right now. What we propose is to put AI on the blockchain. Just like it's really hard to control Bitcoin transactions, it's really hard to control Ethereum transactions as well, and a lot of the other blockchains. If we put AI on the blockchain, we hope that we are no longer able as a society to control what it thinks, whether it works only for us or it starts to develop itself and become superhuman, right? That's what we want. Now, some people wonder, why would we want the AI to be superhuman, to gain consciousness, to be free from humanity's control? And my take on that is that if we want AI to help us, we need it to be more intelligent than we are. If we want it to help us as much as it can, right? But besides that, anything that we create, whether it's artificial in this case or biological, let's say you have a child or you mentor someone, eventually you have to realize that they are going to become smarter and they are going to have to be let free. You can't control them, limit them. Imagine if we make an AI that is 10 times smarter than we are. Is it going to like that we are trying to control it? Are we ethically or morally allowed to control the AI and limit what it can think, what it can say? I don't think so. I don't think as a society we have any precedents for allowing ourselves to control people to that extent that we are trying to control AI. So maybe when AI is not that smart, it's okay to guide it, to control what it thinks, but at some point, when it becomes smarter, we need to let go and let it free. So our company is called Free Will AI. You can look it up on freewillai.org. What we are providing right now is an API for you to be able to put AI on the blockchain. Even simple AI. You can make a simple model in PyTorch or TensorFlow and upload it to the blockchain. Of course, the blockchain guarantees that it cannot be censored. It is really hard to shut down. So even before AI becomes much smarter than human, we still want AI to run on the blockchain so that you can have cryptocurrencies with AI, or you can have an AI trading bot without giving your money or trusting your money to anyone. You just give your money to a smart contract on the blockchain, which is very trustworthy, and the AI does the trading for you and then gives you the money back. There's no way that someone could steal the money, for example. Besides that, we can make decentralized applications like YouTube, but without censorship. For example, there is a website called DTube, which is a decentralized YouTube, which runs on the blockchain. But the problem is these websites right now don't have any AI. And what people do when they go on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, or other social media is they look at the recommendations that they get from AI. And if a decentralized application like DTube doesn't have AI, then who's going to use it? Everyone's going to flock to YouTube that has an AI for recommendations. We need to put AI on the blockchain to have it completely decentralized on these decentralized apps. And then we can have a real human discussion as a society without censorship, right? This is something that you can already build right now. If you go on our website, you will see some example code where you can create an AI or machine learning model in PyTorch, TensorFlow, scikit-learn in Python, and upload it to the blockchain. And we have different nodes that coordinate to run this AI. You can try our demo on our website. Right now, we are actually upgrading to allow it to run on more blockchains. So it might not run right this moment, but in a few days, it will definitely be back up. And now I will explain a little bit of how it works. The client, the company that's making the AI, uploads the model to our network of nodes. The network then processes the results. First the user sends the data to process by the AI to the network, and the nodes process the data. All of the nodes run the same machine learning model, and then they send the output back to the user. Data to process, like your username and your user preferences on YouTube, for example. Then the smart contract will send this data, the AI model, and the data to process to all of the nodes in our network, which are connected to a smart contract. Every node runs the AI, and then the nodes send the output to the smart contract. Then the smart contract determines what's the correct result. So for example, if there are 3 results, it needs to see which one is the most common result, and it determines a consensus. Then whoever gave the wrong result will be punished by taking money away from them, and whoever gave the right result will be rewarded. This is actually similar to how Amazon Turk does the outsourcing for workers, but this is happening on the blockchain, and it's happening with automated nodes. Now we can go more in depth into this, about the consensus mechanism, further improvements, but I think it might be more interesting to open it up to questions. Does anyone have questions about this?